Okay, so I just got home from work. I just opened up my green tent after being gone basically all day. Kind of just, I was out for a little bit and then I went to work afterwards. But I just haven't been in the greenhouse at all today. And so I just wanted to kind of pop in, and as you can see, there's a lot of new leaves growing. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to give you guys a really quick growth update, and then I am thinking that I'm gonna turn this into like a 2 or maybe 3 week like update on the same plants that I'm gonna show you guys and like the same leaves that I'm seeing pop up. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just take a look at these really quickly. Okay, so this is the first update that I'm gonna get started out with. It's a Anthurium pap crossed with a Anthurium bessiae. I'm not quite sure what kind of pap it was crossed with. I never asked the seller, if I'm gonna be honest. I just thought it was really pretty. It's giving me this new leaf, and here it is. I mean, look at how pretty that is. That's crazy. Bessiaries are like always some of my favorites to see the emergence on because they're just so unbelievably colorful. But it's really well rooted, very, very mature looking. So I'm thinking soon, hopefully I'll be able to get flowers out of this one. But for now, this is what it's giving me, and I'm very, very happy with it. Oh, I'm gonna put this back. Okay, so moving on, I actually have a really insane growth update for this one. So this is my Anthurium HU King of Spades. I got it from Cartel Dwan, I don't know how many months ago, but probably like 4 or 5 months at the most. And this is the last leaf that it gave me. I think it definitely should be able to flower for me soon. And this is what it's doing in the back. And then I'm actually going to grab a stool really quickly so I can show you guys and just set them up for you. This works much, much better. So here is this King of Spades, and then like I was saying, in the back we have 2 pups. So we've got this, which you would think this is a leaf that it was giving out from like the first shot because it's so large, but no, this is actually a pup from this plant. It's got one right here, and then it's got another one shooting out right here that has the cutest little leaf. And then that is a new leaf that's on the way. And then look at these roots. The roots on this one are just absolutely gorgeous. Really, really chunky, really good looking roots. So yeah, there's the growth update on this one. Absolutely stunning. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so the next update I have is on this plant right here. So this is a Anthurium Ace of Spades crossed with a Tim Anderson Black. It's given me this leaf as the last one it gave me, and then right after it popped this one out and hardened it off, it immediately started working on the next leaf. So this one's been a really, really healthy grower for me and really fast. And it is definitely a really pretty one. The emergence on this one are absolutely stunning, really gorgeous. They've got some great colors in them. Pillowy and velvety is like the definition of this plant. It's so nice. But I'm really happy because it's giving me this new leaf, and it's really large for how new it is. I mean, it just recently like started to unfurl, and usually they aren't this big. So this is a really big size up, and I'm expecting this leaf to reach a pretty decent size. I mean, this one is a little bit bigger than my hand, and I'm, definitely thinking it's gonna get a lot bigger than that because look at these roots. They're so nice. It's got really great roots on them. I mean, look at those aerial roots. It's definitely starting to get to the point where it needs a repot, but it looks like it's also hit cataphilic stage, which is really great. So I think from this point on, it's probably going to be able to start flowering from the older leaves, which is going to be really great. It hasn't given me a flower before, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, so there's that update. I'm going to move on to the next one. Alright, so here is the next update that I have. It's going to be on this lovely one right here. So this plant is a Anthurium Ralph Lauren. Hang on. It's a Anthurium Noid Eleanor crossed with a Anthurium papillomaminum is my best attempt. Pap variety of Ralph Lauren crossed with Fort Sherman. Okay. Well, that is a mouthful, but this is the tag right here. This one's from, where did I get this from? I think I got this from Hoya Hole, I'm pretty sure. I think, but the mother plants to these are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Great, so we're gonna move on to the new leaf, which is this one right here. It's pretty good looking. It looks like it's in perfect shape. So I don't want to touch it too much because I'm always nervous about damaging them. I'm trying to get this one to grow aerial roots into the moss so that way I can take a top cutting of this one in the next month or so. But I'm waiting for this new leaf to finish hardening off just because I don't want to risk messing it up. Yeah, I can't wait to see what this one looks like in a few days. It's gonna be really cool. This one always has some really crazy emergence. I would say almost like peacock colored kind of. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on from this one. So the next one that I have to show you guys is this Anthurium Ace of Spades cross with a Deslerii or Deslerii. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but yeah, it's crossed with those two. And then here's the new leaf that I have. I mean, it's really, really cool looking. I love the pink sinus that it's got right here. I think it's gonna be an absolutely stunning emergent. I mean, each leaf that this plant has given me has been better than the last and just really gorgeous. Maybe I can put some pictures in if I'm not feeling too lazy. If not, I'm gonna plug the Instagram, but I do have pictures of what the emergence look like on this one on the Plantstagram, so go take a look at that because they are just absolutely stunning. But anyways, going back to this, I just want to show you guys really quickly the way that this is curling in, because when it started to unfurl, it came out a lot more curled, and then it curled up some more, and now it's starting to finally uncurl. I took pictures of it, so I'll definitely show you guys like the process of this leaf because it's doing a little something, I don't know, a little dance or something like that. But it's finally like looking like it's figuring its shit out, and like it's starting to expand. But yeah, so really excited to also update you guys on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this one back here. So this is my Anthurium Ralph Lauren crossed with a Fort Sherman selfed. This is the new leaf that it's giving me. It's got some really cool red in there. Yeah, this one's gonna be really cool to watch. Alright, so I'm gonna move on to the next plant, which is this one right here. I have been waiting for a new leaf on this plant for a pretty decent amount of time. The last leaf that it gave me, which is this one hiding back here, was just such an absolute stunner. I can put pictures right here because I want you guys to see this. It's like rainbow colored. I don't even know how to explain. It's so pretty. So I have been really, really excited for this one to give me a new leaf just because it's been in the process of flowering for me, and it actually has another flower right there if you see that little spike. So it's been putting a lot of energy into that, so I'm really happy that it's just managing to give me a leaf, and I'm hoping that the size doesn't get too stunted from the flowers, but if it does, that's fine. I'm just excited to see the colorful show that it's gonna give me. Okay, so that doesn't look like it has an update. This one is the newest leaf that this guy gave me. It is starting to go through the process of hardening off, which is really great. This guy actually has a really exciting new leaf on the way. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Look at that. I mean, this one is easily my top 5 favorite plants in my collection. This one just has such amazing emergence. And then it only gets better from here, so I'm really excited to keep an eye on this one and see what it looks like. Okay, and this is my Anthurium pap crossed with a Delta Dawn, and I mean, this one is really, really cool. I remember going over it in one of my last videos, and I'm pretty sure I said that I was thinking about selling it because I really didn't like it, but I am so glad that I didn't because it's an absolute stunner. I mean, this new leaf is just really, really cool looking. And then this is the one before that. I mean, that is just so cool. Yeah, so there she is. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. You? Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I cleared out that space this morning so I could measure out for the shelves. I'm about to go pick up shelves really quickly, so I will record once I have those up. But this is, yeah, this is what it looks like right now. It will like quite easily. These are definitely not gonna fit in my trunk. Okay, so, I guess I skipped a few things because this is my setup now. Yeah, so I never finished the last part of that Anthurium, like, greenhouse tour that I posted the first part of. And it was because basically all of the footage got deleted while I was editing on our way to pick this tent up. And so I was like, okay, I just give up. I was too done because I had been editing it for so long and then all of that work was just gone. But yeah, I don't really care because it's up. Everything is done. Well, there's just like one last little thing I need to do. And then, yeah, I mean, this is really, really cool. I'm excited to show you guys like what it looks like. And oops, I didn't mean to knock this around. But yeah, I'm really excited to go through this. So I'm just gonna give a kind of like little new greenhouse setup tour. I'm not gonna go over the plants like super in depth. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys like the cherries that I have and like what I'm growing. I'll definitely show you guys some new leaves, but yeah, okay, let's get into it. I'm excited. Before we go in, this is the tent as a whole. It goes from one side of the wall to the other and kind of like almost hits the ceiling. There's like a scary looking dark gap up there, but yeah, so this is it. It's a 9x5 Gorilla Grow tent. And then we put two of these, I don't know, just big metal shelves from Home Depot. And yeah, I just got the lights, I want to say like a week ago maybe. And I really like them so far. I don't think like I'm too far into having them to really say that I like them, but I mean, from what I'm seeing, everything looks really good. So I'm definitely excited to see how these lights do with my plants because I think that it's gonna be pretty promising. But okay, let's go ahead and go through all of these. So as you can see, we have this big tray over here. This is where I'm going to be putting all of my mother Anthurium. So anything that's flowering that I'm like getting ready to start making hybrids with. As you can see, there's just some like kind of random stuff thrown in right now, but I'm still organizing everything. I also have kind of like another mother anthurium area right here. So all of my larger ones that are flowering size are up here. And then down here, kind of like my, I don't know, like medium-sized ones. I'm hoping that this works out pretty well because since this shelf is pretty empty right now, it's going to be pretty easy to just start transitioning them. But I know that I'm going to be running out of room. But I also have all of that space up there, which is like the same amount of space as this one. And then for these, this one's just a little bit bigger, like a little bit lower from the light, because I wanted to be able to put like bigger plants on that tray. And then at the bottoms, I have my like lowest shelf, which is for all of my seedlings. And then next to it, I have one that is a little bit higher with the light. And this is kind of for like my medium-sized seedlings. I'm thinking at some point, I kind of want to add on another like shelf or something. Excuse the mess. I've just been kind of like trying to take care of everything. But I want to get rid of this little table and then put a shelf here so that way I can move like bigger plants. I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do. But I think it would look really nice if I got like a thinner shelf that's goes up to the top. And then I can put 2-foot lights on each rack. So yeah, that is really cool. And then here's this over here. I'll go ahead and show you guys some of the growth that I have going on. For some of these, it's actually kind of cool because I'm going to have some like, I think 2-week updates on new emergent leaves because about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, I recorded this same video where it was me recording all of the emergents that were coming out and then wanting to do an update. So I guess since, I mean, you guys have basically seen everything, there's not too much else to show you. I'll go ahead and just make that one video. So I'm going to look through really quick and see which plants were in that video, and then I'm going to go ahead and record them right now. I actually can't believe that this is the same leaf. I mean, that size change is insane. Look at how pillowy this plant is. It's so pretty. I can't believe how fast it grew. It's crazy. And it's not even done. This one's size jump is also like absolutely insane. I can't believe that this is the same leaf. Look at that. This one's so pretty. I took pictures of it when the emergent was a little bit smaller still. And I'll put those in there because it looks really, really pretty. I don't know where that damage came from. Okay, so this is the next leaf. Okay, well, that's it for this video. Sorry for the bad quality right now. I'm just recording this while I was editing, because I just got finished editing everything for that. It is kind of funny because everything that I recorded was probably over like, I don't know, maybe like 4 weeks or 5 weeks by now. And I'm just getting around to finally like finishing it up and posting it. So I will be doing a update soon, because there's been so much growth, and I have made a few changes to kind of like the layout of the tent, and I'm planning to continue changing some stuff around, because it's not quite done yet. But yeah, I'm sorry for kind of like the audio issues. For one, I used my headphones with like the little like microphone on it, and I didn't realize that it was gonna be so like kind of like choppy and like just sound really weird at some points or sound really loud at some points. So I will probably be trying to get a mic soon. That way I can have some more just better sounding audio for you guys, but that'll be in the future. And then also just kind of sorry for like the layout of the video. I know that it kind of jumped around a lot and it just wasn't organized super well. I originally was planning on that like 1 week leaf update to be just one video as a whole, but then in between that I ended up buying the new tent and going and picking it up, and then it kind of like got in the way of that, and I just wanted to kind of just put it all together because why not? And I felt like it would kind of be weird to have that 1 week leaf update, and then, you know, this second week that I record, it's a completely different setup, and I have no explanation as to why it looks completely different. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys the new tent, the new setup. I'm super happy about it, and it's been going pretty well, is what I will say. I will do an update soon, or at least I will try to. And once again, sorry for taking so long to post. Like I said in that video, the second part to that greenhouse like chore got deleted, and so I couldn't post it, and it sucked because it was like right before I was done editing everything, and I had spent so much time editing that stupid video. And while we were driving in the car, I don't know what happened, but my phone just ended up deleting all of that. So that will never be coming out, but it doesn't really matter now because so much has changed with like my setup and the plants that I have. I actually have gotten a pretty decent amount of new plants, which I am planning to make a video on soon, as well as some other stuff like my potting medium and then like another top 5 list. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, just let me know. I'm always interested in what you guys want to see me talk about. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right, have a good night. Bye.